WolfGxngDon, never lagging. 2K bills to the fraction, breaking it down to the pound, puts news and views on tips to get you cracking. It don't stop till we on top, boy, brick by brick, we gotta build. Give a like and drop a sub, this WolfGxngDon, you know it's real. Never chill, sauce it up, we stacking, getting bills. Peep the traction, getting badges, 2K champ, this how it feels. This the dawn, yeah, running it up, no time to play. You know what's on, yeah, the greatest builds inside 2K.
First and foremost, shout out to everybody that's been supporting the channel lately, bro. I really appreciate it. Subs been going up, so make sure you like and sub. But as a subscriber request, I got a Ice Trae build, aka Trae Young build, coming for y'all right now. It's gonna be at the point guard position, and in order to get that Trae Young comp, there's one thing you have to do, man. You have to be a small build, and don't think that the small builds are at a crazy disadvantage. I mean, they are defensively, of course, but I've been in the Proam and I've seen these builds go crazy. Y'all saw the body settings. I'm gonna go ahead and skip past that, but it's time to get into the actual attributes on this build, and this build does get a lot of badges, especially in the shooting and playmaking categories. So starting off with the attributes on this build, we're gonna start with driving layup, man. We're gonna leave close shot right where it stays. You know what I'm saying? We're going 81 with the driving layup just because we need those 10 badges. If you drop it to an 80, you only get 9. We need those 10 badges to make sure we can get both Giant Slayer and Pro Touch. And after, you know, you get your badges, you can core one. Pro Touch is super easy to core in case you didn't know, but you can core Pro Touch and then you'll have a little bit more to put on Acrobat, you know. Maybe if you can finesse some extra badges, if you want to use your rebirth badges on driving, I would say I probably wouldn't, but you could do it. You know what I'm saying? Now with the 3-point shot, we're gonna go high with this. We need to hit that. You see Agent 3's already have it highlighted. We need to hit that 96, but we're gonna go with a 97 just because, you know, I like to have, if you can just go ahead and get the build up just a little bit more, I think that always helps. Now with the mid-range shot, we're gonna bump that up just 1, and then for the free throw, we're gonna bump that up to a 74. You know, I always say with free throw, always make sure you get at least a 70, bro. Because anything less than that, you're gonna have trouble shooting consistently. I use free throw 7, so if you wanna check out free throw 7, it is a very quick release. I would highly suggest giving it a shot. Now for the pass accuracy, you can't skip on this either, because you will be the primary ball handler if you're making a build like this. We want to go with 85 because I feel like that is a very good, it's like having gold bullet passer from last year, in my opinion. Now for the ball handle, because you want to be able to unlock some really good glitchy type of combo type dribbles, we're going to go with a 90 on that. The speed with ball, we're only going to take this up to an 85. But just trust me on this build is plenty fast. Like, you'll be able to move around the court just fine. Now for the defense, this is the one place that this build is lacking. You know, you got to give up something to get that high 3 ball and that high playmaking. So we're going to go with a 76 for the perimeter defense, and for the steal, we're going to take that up to a 78, man. And we do get 15 badges, but if you notice, if you take a look down at some of the badges that we actually get, the only ones that you really should be concerned with are off-ball pest, pick dodger, and ankle braces, bro. This isn't an off-ball type of build. I hope you got a lock because you're gonna need it if you make this type of build. I ain't gonna even front, bro. These short builds, they're real limited this year. They're real specialists though. So they are real specialty type builds that they have to take one thing and just be great at it. And for this, we taking the shooting and playmaking, bro. We making like a traditional play shot pretty much. Now for the physicals, I'm not gonna skip on that either. I will go with an 88 for the speed. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the acceleration because as a small guard, you will definitely need that acceleration. I'm gonna put a little bit of strength on the build just to make sure that when you're using that off-ball pass that you can actually like fight back, bro. You won't want people just to be blowing by you, and that's one thing that'll help you out a little bit is that actual strength. The vertical, we're just gonna take that up to a 60, and we're gonna put the rest on stamina, and we get that high stamina. You know, we still get that +4 this year, so that'll help out a little bit as far as the stamina goes, the speed and acceleration. They'll all be boosted just a little bit by doing your drills, and, you know, just having the gym rat badge if you're able to unlock that already. The only way I see you being able to do that is if you glitch the game, and if you did, bro, good for you. But the final badge count comes out as 10, 28, 25, and 15, a Trae Young type of build. But all right, we're gonna look at these takeovers and talk about these a little bit. These are the two that I will go with: ankle breaking shots and limitless range. I'm not sure if you've played Trae Young in my career, but on Hall of Fame, bro goes crazy with these moving shots, and I definitely think ankle breaking shots make it very good for you. Or you could use pull-up precision, either one of those two. And then secondly, I'm going with limitless range because he is able to shoot the ball from very far away. I think it's one of his best attributes as far as like being a little guard type of build. All right, we can go ahead and continue. We're gonna talk about these shades up, man. It has some very, very good shades up, man. So we got Mark Price. Trae Young is right in the middle, like I talked about. We got Trae Young, and then we got Fred VanVleet at the end. Build comes out as a shot creator. I feel like that is a very accurate. It's a very accurate portrayal of what this build actually is. But now we're gonna move on to the actual badges. I do want to talk about some of the best things that you could put on this build in order to make it exactly how you want to play. And this is a very comp type build. Like, it's definitely one of those type of builds that you'll run into. I see builds like this typically on the other team that are point guard, but they have to play the corner on defense, bro. That just is what it is. You got to play the corner on defense. And honestly, we had one the other night, and I was kind of getting my shots off right over him, bro, because if he's not right in your face, and like I talked about earlier in the video, once you can core pro touch, you'll free up a couple of badges. But like I said, in order to, I guess, maximize everything out of it, you would actually need one more badge just so you can get acrobat, or you can take one off Giant Slayer and put acrobat on bronze. I feel like with these 4 badges right here, this build will actually be able to finish at a decent level so that you're not like a complete bot standing out on the paint when you don't have the ball. You can still slash a little bit, you can finish a little bit. And with Giant Slayer, it was said that Giant Slayer actually combined from the last year teardroppers in there. So if you want to use this badge in conjunction with some floaters, I definitely think the badge itself will make you able to finish over a lot of those defenders. And floaters are kind of OP. In case you don't know, they work very well, especially when you get that little bit of space. You got a man trailing you, because chase downs are nerfed. So as long as you are able to time it, you'll be good to go as far as floaters go. And for shooting, this is how I would most likely do it. Guard up on Hall of Fame. That badge is very OP. Pretty much any of those bad contests that a lot of the defenders are doing these days, you can go ahead and shoot right over that. Green Machine, Hall of Fame, I think the badge is definitely more useful this year because, you know, you miss a lot of those slightly, so when you do start greening up, you won't stop greening up. Now, for the core badge, I did go with Limitless. I feel like this is one of the easier ones to get in tier 3 as far as like actually being able to get it on the core badge, because this is something you can control. Like if you need to, you can put it on a lower difficulty or something. I'm not sure if the lower difficulty gives you less progress towards your core challenge, but I would assume it would. In all honesty, I'm just keeping it a buck with you, because like this build, these core badges kind of remind me of like 2K18, how we had to actually earn the badges. So if you go into it with that type of mindset, you know, you go into like a Hall of Fame, Superstar, keep it in those two, and just kind of grind out those limitless range shots. Go ahead and call for a screen. I would say with like Giannis or another big Brook Lopez, something like that. Just not Bobby Portis, bro, because that's terrible screens in this game. But yeah, go with one of those guys and get your limitless range core challenge done. Now for the other 3, I'm going with a silver badge for all of those. I feel like Agent 3 is kind of OP. I don't have it unlocked on my shooting guard yet, but that's coming very soon, bro. Now last but not least, we're gonna talk about the playmaking. Actually, we'll talk about defense just a little bit. In defense, like I said, the badges that you want to target on defense is like the pick dodger and off-ball pass. You definitely want to get that. We still got 2 left, so let's see. We can put on. So we don't have a lot of defensive badges, so we kind of got to optimize what we want the build to be used for. So, like I said, these type of players, these type of builds are generally not on ball. So the one thing that you can do in order to make the build, I guess, more valuable off ball, make sure you got pick dodger on in case you are actually playing against an on-ball type of point guard. You got to guard them up close. Menace for sure, because like I said, you have to be in people's faces when those big players are on the corner and they're trying to shoot over you. You have to be in their face to get a decent contest, and Menace will definitely help you out with that. Ankle braces so you're not getting broke off out there. But like I said, it's an off-ball defender more than anything else. So with that, you want to kind of have off-ball pest on so you can get those bumps, slow people down from just running into the paint right by you. That'll help you out quite a bit. Now, last but not least, we're gonna talk about these playmaking badges. You can get more points if you do it like this. So you core killer combos, always try to core the badge that you get highest. That'll just help you out a lot. Mismatch expert is something that I haven't really played around with yet, but it may be OP, like, because it's pretty much taking the badge from last year and making it for ankle breakers as opposed to shots, man. But anyway, that's pretty much it for the build video, man. I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. It's your boy Don, and I'm up out of here. Peace.
Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby, down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the